Namaste everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's Yin Yoga practice is focused on enhanced flexibility and inner tranquility. Feel free to keep a bolster, maybe a couple of blocks handy, and let's begin with our practice. Find a comfortable seated position, close your eyes, and take a few moments to connect with your breath. Inhaling deeply, feeling the breath flow through your body like a soothing river, inviting relaxation and expansion. And gently exhale out, releasing any resistance and surrendering to this moment, trusting in your body's wisdom. Now let's prepare ourselves for dragon pose. From Thunderbolt, slowly begin to lift yourself up onto your fours and then gently step your right foot on the outside of your right palm. You have the option of staying up on your palms or gently lowering down onto your elbows. Another option is to take a block or a bolster to rest your forehead onto if that feels comfortable to you. Allowing the hips to soften and open. Surrender to the present moment, connecting with the fascial planes and meridian, fostering a sense of interconnectedness. The more you begin to release, let go and relax, you'll feel a passive stretch in the hips and your back thigh. Connecting with your breath, inhaling deeply to invite expansion, and exhaling slowly to release any tension. As you hold this pose still and steady, begin to draw your awareness inwards towards all the felt sensations deep within. And noticing those sensations which come up for you whenever you reach that point of edge or notice any discomfort or unease. Now once you're ready, slowly begin to walk your palms up and then gently stepping back, taking a moment in child's pose. On your next inhale, again begin to roll yourself up onto your fours, and this time stepping your left foot on the outside of your left palm. You have the option of staying up on your palms, or gently lowering down onto your elbows, or resting your forehead onto your bolster or a block. And once you begin to settle into your posture, slowly start to direct your awareness towards your breaths. Taking deep in breaths and out. And gently beginning to let go of anything that was happening until now, or is to happen after this practice. Simply drawing your awareness to this present moment. And slowly journeying inwards with your awareness towards your breaths. And starting to notice the natural rhythm of your breaths, the quality of your breaths. Working on slowing down your breaths if you're breathing too fast, or softening your breaths if you're breathing heavily, and gently allowing yourself to immerse into this posture. Now once you're ready, slowly begin to walk yourself up and then gently pressing back in child's pose. Noticing the difference in the sensations between your rights and lefts. And then gently start to roll yourself up, coming into a seated position. Moving into a reclining straddle, also known as Supta Veerasana. Taking a bolster along the length of your mat and placing your tailbone close to your bolster. Opening your feet wide and resting your hips in between them with your toes turned towards the back. And once you're ready, slowly start to walk your hands back to gently rest your spine along the length of your bolster. You have the option of simply resting your hands on the side or cactusing your hands with your palms turned up towards the ceiling, letting your fingers curl naturally. If this feels too much in your lower back, you always have the option of sitting on a rolled blanket or your block. Raising the height of your hip helps take away any pressure in your knees. As you hold the pose, allow the mind to quiet and find solace in stillness. Feel the breath flow into the chest and heart center, honoring the opening in the heart space. Embrace in the essence or receptivity and compassion. Inviting a sense of energetic balance and renewal within you, and sensing the gentle unwinding and releasing of tension along the frontal line of the body. Once you're ready, holding onto your feet, slowly begin to roll yourself up. Taking a moment to sit in stillness and notice the sensations which came up whilst in the pose. Noticing the shifts in the body and observing the flow of your breaths now. Moving into caterpillar, slowly begin to stretch out your legs towards the front. You have the option of simply folding towards your legs by resting your hands on either side of the legs. Or you could use a bolster or a block, placing it in between your legs to rest your head onto. Allowing the breath to soften and unwind any areas of tightness. Surrender to the gentle stretch along the spine and hamstrings. Trusting in the breath and gravity to guide you deeper into the pose. Feeling the gentle opening and release along the back body. Allow the breath to create space and freedom within, fostering a sense of grounding and renewal. Staying here just for a few more breaths. And once you're ready to roll out, slowly begin to walk your hands back, drawing yourself up into a seat and observing your breaths. Now preparing yourself for butterfly pose, bring the soles of your feet together, taking your knees out and allowing them to rest on either side towards the mat. And then holding on to your feet, slowly begin to fold forward. If your knees feel uncomfortable at this point, you always have the option of placing your blocks under your knees and increasing the level of your knees. You could place a block or a bolster underneath your forehead to rest onto, and embracing the opening in the hips and groins. With each breath, allowing for space to be created and tension to be released. Embracing the gentle power of passive stretch and surrender as you rest in this pose. And then slowly drawing your awareness inwards, noticing what's happening deep within you and trusting your body's wisdom. Breathe into any areas of tightness, inviting softness and spaciousness, fostering a sense of rejuvenation and balance. Now slowly begin to draw yourself up, taking a moment in the silence and space and observing the sensations that have come up for you. Now we'll gently lie down on our backs, bending into your knees, drawing your heels to your hips, and then crossing your right ankle above your left knee, weaving your hands through your legs and interlocking your fingers either behind your left thigh or onto your left shin. Gently drawing the legs towards your chest. Feel the hip opening and release as you connect with your breath. Trust the support of gravity and the breath to guide you into a state of deep relaxation and release. feeling the gentle unwinding and softening of the hips and lower back. Fostering a sense of harmony and renewal. Staying here just for a few more breaths. And once you're ready, slowly begin to release your palms, resting your feet onto the mat. And let's prepare for the other side, this time taking your left ankle above your right knee, interlocking your fingers either behind your right thigh or onto your right shin bone. And with each exhale, drawing your left shin bone towards the chest. And starting to notice the similarities or differences in the sensations from your right side to your left. You're often more open or flexible on one side than the other. So noticing what comes up for you when you reach your edge. Staying here just for a few more breaths. And feeling and noticing this deep stretch and relaxation. And once you're ready, slowly begin to release your feet, observing your breaths. And we will now be preparing for Shavasana. Keeping comfortable distance between your legs, with your heels in, toes turned out. Hands by the side of your body, palms turned up towards the ceiling. Allowing your fingers to curl naturally. And wiggling your shoulders away from the ears to lengthen the sides of the neck. And once you're ready, slowly close your eyes, starting to find stillness in your posture. Beginning to slow down any wandering thoughts. And drawing your awareness to your breaths as you inhale and exhale. And then gently turning your gaze inwards towards all the felt sensations deep within. Consciously scanning through your body from your toes all the way up towards the crown of the head. And simply being aware of what's happening deep within you. On each inhalation, noticing your abdomen and chest rise and expand. And on each exhale, noticing your chest and abdomen sink towards the spine. Feel free to stay here a little longer or slowly begin to come out by wiggling your toes and fingers, gently turning onto your right side in fetal position, making a cushion of your right hand and resting your head on it. On your next inhale, slowly begin to draw yourself up in any seated position so that your spine is upright, shoulders roll back, chest forward. Being grateful for today's practice, taking your palms to your forehead, exhaling to fold forward. Inhale, slowly draw yourself up, and once you're ready, blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this practice, give me a thumbs up, share your comment in the section below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.